Hello Tubesters, it's Gav. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today we are taking a look at the brigade that I've painted as part of a commission from one of my clients, and it's the brigade of the Chasseurs Rapide of the Guard, so old guard chasseurs. There is four battalions, one slightly larger, 40 figures or something like that. Just keep painting, I lose track. Yeah, a couple of mounted officers and a couple of officers on foot. I have shown them in various stages, but they're all together, and I just thought we'd have a quick video. They're all metal, they're 18mm, they come under the nomenclature, a big word for a Sunday, called AB miniatures. They're made by Eureka. They used to go under the banner of AB, and to be honest with you, most people that paint this range of figures, you'll always see it mainly described as AB, and I often get asked what is AB. So it's just the old manufacturer and the sculptor of the guy that sculpted these and then sold it on to Eureka. Okay, right. Painted in acrylics slowly. What else have we got? Newton and Windsor Galleria varnish sprayed with an airbrush. First, once I've completed, where they're still on the the bottle tops, I give them a mass. Each battalion gets a individual coating. Then I stick them all down, do all the basing, and then I give everything another coating. The static grass was an eBay supplier. I've been working for this client on and off for a while, and they're slightly different to what I normally do. Tufts now more than the grass, but my client wants them to obviously more or less look like the ones he's had off me before, so I can't tell you the supply of the static grass off the top of my head. The tufts are made by me from all types of static grass I happen to have and obviously make up. Rocks are just cork, broken up and painted. Anything else? The flowers are made by me, which are just tufts with PVA glue on, and then you can buy these different flower mixtures and you just scatter it over the top. The colours that they're flying, so the flags, they're from GMB Designs. I use those if I'm selling units that I've painted myself. I always go to GMB for mine. I've got no connection with them, I just think they're very good, and the client obviously uses them because he sends them to me. So yeah, made 8 metal 18mm figures. So let's go down to the bench. We'll have a look. I'm doing the brigade of the Old Guard Grenadiers as well, and I've got the 1st Battalion ready to start. Sorry, no, they've got to be varnished in the next couple of days, and then they'll go through the basing process. So we should be looking at some Old Guard Grenadiers. Not a lot of difference, as you know, apart from the plate on the front of the bearskin and the plume and that. There's not a great deal of difference. All the poses will be the same number of soldiers on bases and all that type of stuff. But yeah, we've got a battalion of those. Hopefully you'll see those towards the end of the week, fingers crossed, if not the early part of the following week. But they are all done, and I'm busily painting the 2nd battalion of that unit. But anyway, let's talk chasseurs and not grenadiers and go down and take a look. Right, like my old Mara Clive from Clive's Modelling, Scale Modelling, something like that. Go check out Clive on the is mentioned on my Christmas shout outs. He's always got a cluttered bench, and I'm trying to replicate that at the moment. Right, so we're a bit again, we're looking as if they're a million miles away, although they might be 6mm, but no. As I say, you've seen the different battalions, I believe, before. I forget what I've actually shown you half the time I make that many videos. I will hold some up to the camera in a minute, but again, you've seen them really. I will put some photographs on at the end. I'm doing all this, I'm not sure if you can hear the TV that the wife's left on in the background as she's taking Archie out for a walk. I do apologise if you can. There we go. I will hold some up to the camera now, but as I say, you've seen them all really. I just wanted to Oh, the only other difference that these, well, not difference, but the only things these haven't do, the client likes me to magnetise them, so I buy magnet. In fact, I'm still using the same stuff that I bought for his large Saxon commission from a few years ago, but it's a magnetic sheet that I stick under the bottom of the bases. Then I get one of those, what we call in the UK, really useful boxes, so those, you know, just plastic storage boxes, the low level ones. When you buy the magnetic rubberized strips, not strips, but you know, basing material for the bottom, you can also buy what they call I believe it's ferro sheet. So it's metal. It's either rubber that's impregnated with metal filings, or it's something like that. And it's all obviously like the stuff that I'll be putting on this. It's self-adhesive. Stick that into your box, bottom of the box, and then stick these guys on top. And they won't move around if you're going to different war games and things like that, or if you just want to store them. And you know, I'm not saying that they're going to be you know, they're not indestructible, but they will stop them moving around. So yeah, there's our Chasseurs. As I say, I'll put some photographs on at the end. Not a lot, because I say I've done these videos before, but it's just that I did say I'd do it when I got the whole unit. But I've done so many videos, as we know. This week, it's just I thought, well, I'll hold these back for a few days. I'll put some up on my Facebook account and on my Instagram account. I should actually start putting those in the titles of these, really, but you're not seeing anything different. It's not as if I plaster those two places with stuff. You see more on YouTube than you do anywhere else. So yeah, there we go, guys. I'm not going to show you the whole lot, because I say they're all the same. You know, it's 2 or 3 poses mixing amongst each other. I try and vary the bases, just so there's you know, some have got no rocks on the front, some haven't got some flowers on. You know, I just do a tiny bit of variation, not a lot. As I say, the client likes them like this, so and he's paying for it. So, but yeah, there we go. That's our brigade of Chasseurs, and there'll be the same number of grenadiers slowly joining them. As I say, I've got 1 battalion hopefully to show you in the next 5-6 days that will be based. And you know, have a look at those. And we've got then obviously the other 3 battalions, which I'm already working on a second one already. And then there is a brigade command, which I haven't even cleaned up yet, which is a couple of officers, well, probably about 3 officers, just to make the base up, make it look a bit more special. Right, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm having to hold on to this tripod just in case the camera falls forward. That would be a disaster. Yeah, what's coming up? I have no idea. I said I'd have a go at doing a Star Wars paint, so I'm going to actually try and, I'm not 100% sure yet, make some type of video. If I can edit it, I keep saying this, but if I can edit it, I'll do that dewback. Obviously, we're not going to paint a whole dewback in a Stormtrooper rider. It would take hours. We haven't forgotten the Voltigeur. It's not been done. I'd hope to do it this week, do the Shako and the other black bits, but they will be, when I say black bits, I'm talking about the scabbard for the sword. But yeah, he will be getting a paint hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday, hopefully. So we can, you know, I want to push that on now, because it's starting to. This is the problem, doing them all in such small bite chunks. It takes ages to get something done on that. But if you are looking at following along on that, there will be an instalment coming up this week. 30 Years War, I keep saying it. The mounted figures, I've only been holding those back because of, like this, I've been putting up that many videos. But 30 Years War mounted figures, only the 4 of them, but they'll be up. I've got an unboxing of an ancient model kit, which any modelers out there would have probably built as a kid, but I wanted one to go along with a 35mm, 1 in 35 scale figure I'm painting for Kharkov, 1943. I've got I'm painting 1 in 35 scale Tiger Crew for Jason over at Scale Model Kit Stuff, I think. Yep, I've been painting 2 of those. They're along in the background, but you'll probably get a reveal of those coming up in the next, of the first 2 anyway, of the in the next 4 or 5 days. Well, probably 5 or 6 days. What else? Oh, Sherman, 1 in 35 scale Sherman. I've been painting all the stowage up for that. I'm doing some more mud on her tonight, so you'll be getting probably a reveal of the Sherman itself. I've got to put a little base on it. I'm really doubtful I'm going to be putting the soldiers on now. It's just I'm taking them way too much, and I'm snowed under, and you know, I'm starting to, you know, just not get stuffed. I'm not on the commission side. I have specific time. I've put a lot to that, but my own hobby time, until I get Jason's figures out of the way, I can't really do a lot else. And as I say, I've got some other bits and bobs coming up. So yeah, look after yourselves. We'll catch each other very soon, as we always do, on another video.